Hey everyone, it's Zachary Luke with Zachary Luke Designs. Joining me today is
Donna with A Shade Above Lake Norman location. And
welcome to Thursday Thoughts. Today we're going to give you our thoughts on different price points of different shade styles. And we're going to start with the roller shade.
Yes.
So there's multiple options for the roller shade. I covered it before, I know. We're going to highlight it a little bit more and more in depth today. So what do we have here?
Roller shades are a great affordable option. They come with just hundreds of different styles of fabrics, various opacities. You can have complete blackout, you can have where you can see through them slightly, various cord controls. This is showing you just a light rise cordless feature. You can also get them motorized, you can get them with our Ultra Glide feature. Very popular option, especially up here on the lake.
Yeah, definitely. So we're going to show you all of the manual operated shades today, except for a very last one. So we have the roller shades, which I love, of course. You know, I love that you can have this and then it hides everything in it. This is, what is this called again?
A cassette.
That's right, a cassette.
You can get this round and square.
Okay,
and then yes, of course, the shade can go all the way up and it can just hide in its little cassette at the top.
That's amazing. And you can change the fabric too if you wanted to.
Yes.
You can do two different fabrics to kind of work with your decor. So our next one we're going to move to is what style, what shade, kind of the next step up.
Okay, you can move into a woven shade, and then into also the Solera shade would be another medium price ranged shading option when someone wants to get into more of a fabric and have more color selections.
Okay, so we covered this in our Tip Tuesday this past week, and we've covered the Solera before, as you all know, it's one of my favorites. And then we have a different style down here also.
This is also the Solera. This particular fabric just happens to kind of fall into more of a flat fold look. And then this particular fabric just kind of has this tipping point. So it's kind of two different looks in the Solera. This is also showing you a cordless feature for the Solera. So you get a little bit of kind of a stacked Roman shade look with the Solera as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. So since this is Thursday Thoughts, what's your thoughts on what we've covered so far? What would you choose for your home if it were up to you?
It kind of depends. The roller shades are certainly very popular because they go all the way up into their cassette, so I love those. Maybe for bedrooms or places where you just want to be a little bit softer, the Solera is a great option.
Love that. I love that.
For a good price point.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Next we have...
Then we can move into some of our et products, if you will, by Hunter Douglas.
All the ones that ends in et.
End in et, yes. This is our vignette Roman shade shown here in 4 different styles. You can operate all of these differently with the Ultra Glide, cordless. You can motorize these, and they literally just have hundreds of gorgeous, gorgeous fabrics.
Right. And the classic Roman shade is always a great look.
Exactly.
So a lot of people
likes a good Roman shade.
They do, yeah. And it's, you know, you remember them, they're all manual, the old type of Roman shade, which is great now that you can motorize them and have all these other manual ways to work them.
Another feature I do love about the Hunter Douglas vignette shades is on the back, they hide the strings and the little rings inside of their lining. Yeah. Where I'm sure you're familiar with a traditional workroom Roman shade where you see all of that from the outside.
Right.
So you can put these on the front of the house and you're not going to see the strings and the rings and all of that.
That's great. So, that's amazing. What do we have next?
Next we're going to go into our Pirouette, which is my favorite. The Pirouette shade looks like a Roman shade, however, you can actually open up the vein slightly, whether manual or motorized, and there's a shear that runs all along the back. So you have a view to be able to see out, and then you can just close up this vein at nighttime for privacy.
Yeah.
And these are light filtering, they're room darkening, so you have that option there, but they're just another one of those shades that give you all the control of the light and all the control for privacy.
Right, yeah, no, that's great. I love this. I love that sheer in the back. We've covered this again before. It's also one of my favorites, the dual feature of it both. You know, all of that. So yeah, that's gorgeous. And then the Silhouette.
And then we have the Silhouette, which is a long-time favorite. Some of the upgrades that we've seen over the years with Silhouettes is the wider veins when we get into a 3 and 4 inch vein. And then we also have the Ado or the Duolite feature, which offers a separate blackout roller shade behind the Silhouette.
Okay.
So sometimes people have always thought that Silhouette's a little bit too sheer, a little bit too light filtering.
Right.
In a bedroom when you really need that extra layer of blackout or privacy, there's another liner that will drop down. Okay. And you can do that manually or motorized as well.
Amazing. So, I love it. Oh my gosh. So these are kind of our price ranges as we're stepping up. Right. Yeah, yeah. I like that. So there's, as you've seen so far, there is an option for everyone in every price range. Let's move on to a little bit higher end now.
for the homeowner that wants a very exclusive look and wants to have design forward fabrics, exclusive textures, metal hardware, we have the Illustra collection. So within the pirouette, the roller shade, the wovens, the vignette, the silhouette, every one of the categories that Hunter Douglas offers, there's that step up, exclusive set of fabrics and designs that not everyone's gonna have.
Right, so you may have your favorite that you've picked out from today, and if you want to just step it up a little notch, there is that higher end option for you to do so.
And then here we're showing that pirouette that you mentioned in the motorized again. So
and now we get to see it motorized, so you can really see how it works.
So you can see how we can close that vein off. And you have full control over exactly where you want to stop that vein, which is my favorite. If I want a little bit of light, if I want more light, and then I can actually push the open button in this entire shade. The veins are always going to close first on a pirouette and a silhouette.
Okay.
And then the shade's going to go all the way up into that cassette again as well. I mean, you can see this fabric here on the Illustra pirouette. It's almost like a silk. I mean,
Yeah.
these are just very,
No.
They've really sought out, you know, some really nice higher end fabrics for this Illustra line.
Right, like this one, I mean, this looks like a grass cloth that you put on your wall. It's obviously not, you know, it's a thicker, it's actually a fabric. So that's a really cool look because, you know, grass cloths are very popular. And then I like these, like this is almost like a sateen on this one, which is amazing. So you can, just from it being here in person, you can really tell the updated, the more higher end look that it is, you know, than just seeing it through the camera. So we've shown off all of these. There's a blind style over here.
There is a blind style
Yeah.
as well.
I wanted to show this off too if we could. I love the way that this looks.
This is a 2-inch wood blind. It's the Parkland Blind Collection, also showing the lift and lock feature.
So this is, there's a little button down here that you push and then manually raise it up, so it eliminates this other string on this side. So you
Yes.
just have this feature here, but then of course you still need this to open and close
Exactly.
it as well. And this is like a gorgeous dark brown espresso finish, and I'm sure there's multiple options for
There are.
this too.
All your whites, your creams, there's textured woods, dark woods. Yes.
Right. So now we're going to move into shutters, which I love. I love your shutters. I think they're gorgeous. I love all of the different styles you have. Let's start with this one here.
This is my favorite. So
Okay.
this is our hidden tilt feature. The tilt rod is not here in the center of the louvers, but it is here in the back. So the louvers are all attached together so that you can operate them manually. This is also featuring our split tilt function. So if you did want to be able to control the light at the bottom, have more privacy here, but let some light in through the top, you can do both of these features. So this is my favorite. To have shutters and be able to have hidden tilt and split tilt, I think is great.
Great, that's
I
amazing.
love
Yeah,
that.
you don't have that. You don't have the middle. Yeah.
This is also showing a custom paint finish, which we can do. You don't have to just stick with white and cream anymore. We can paint the shutters a trim color or you know, any featured color in your home.
Okay.
And this is also showing the 3.5-inch louver, which is the most popular. We have a 2.5-inch and a 4.5-inch, but the 3.5-inch is what we sell probably 95% of the time.
Okay, so that's kind of why this is one of your, on this kind of end, featured because it's your most popular.
Yes.
Right, I like that size too. Well, can you show me the other sizes? Okay.
So right next to you here, we're showing you the 4.5-inch louver.
Okay.
Which, again, it's another one of my favorites. Not every window and every house can take the 4.5-inch louver, but those that can, this is a really nice, it gives you such a nice big view. We are showing the tilt rod here,
Right.
but we're also showing you the custom arch. Because that is one thing that we can do in shutters that not a lot of the other shading products can do, is we can make arches, octagons, triangles, we can make anything, any shape with the shutter.
Right. That's any shape with the shutter,
Yeah,
or any shape with the shutter. Yeah, I love that. And then these are all showing that they all open up into the Yeah, no, I love this arched feature on it. No, it's great. I mean, even if you have this and you like that, it's kind of when you think of a plantation shutter, this is kind of the classic style you think of. It works so easy. And then
And then if we want to move
what's
over
the other size?
here a little bit, we have a 2.5-inch louver shutter, also shown in a 2-panel. So as long as we don't get it over certain sizes, within a window, customers have the choice to choose 2-panel or 1-panel.
Oh, okay.
So this is a custom color, 2.5-inch louver. We're also showing you the divider rail.
Right.
So this also splits that tilt, so that customers have the flexibility to control, privacy and light, top and bottom.
And then this one will open.
And then those open as well.
Okay. There we go.
Exactly.
Easy right there. Ooh, sorry, that was a little loud.
Then another question that we get a lot of time when clients have like a French door in their home is what are we gonna do about the handle? So we're showing you here an example of if this were a lever handle and it kind of stuck into the glass a little bit, we make that nice curved cutout so that's a very easy operation with your lever handle, and you still get to have a shutter on your door.
That is great. I was wondering if that was all for.
Yes.
Yeah, and then everything still works very easily right here.
Exactly.
Great, cool. Well, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with me today.
You're very welcome.
I loved it.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you. Yes, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.